First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of the GMS, hell spreading the truth out of the four corners of earth. I'm here with I can't be lesson. Let's get it. The book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Psalms 34:19. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivered him out of them all. And I read up scripture to you because we, being in this flesh, we have to go through things, and the times that comes, the saints gonna have to get persecuted. We gonna get tried. Some of us gonna be cast into prison, jail. But at the end of the day, we gotta understand that the Lord wants us to go through this to test our faith. Like, it's our Father good pleasure to give us the kingdom, but if we don't go through no type of real trial and tribulation or like a real life and death situation, how do we really know if we really can do what we do if we really don't go through a life and death situation? You know what I'm saying? Book of Colossians, chapter 1, verse 24. Who now rejoice in my sufferings for you, and fill up that which is behind the afflictions of Hamashiach in my flesh for his body's sake, which is the church. 1 Thessalonians chapter 3, verse 3. That no man should be moved by these afflictions, for yourself know that we are appointed thereunto. 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 8. Be not thou therefore ashamed of the testimony of our Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, nor of me his prisoner, but be thou partakers of the afflictions of gospel according to the power of Yahweh. So don't be ashamed of this gospel, man, because there's always been a reward and a great reward and a prize for those that suffer the persecutions or whatever that came through it. Because the Lord, at the end of the day, the Lord is testing us too. We can't just, we know it's 2/3, whatever, those gonna get condemned. But at the end of the day, we've been kind of spoiled, man, being in Babylon, man. I can admit, being a young, brown man. I don't call myself black. And just growing up, it wasn't that bad compared to a lot of these third world countries. You know what I'm saying? Like, even to this day, it's like a lot of our family members are still getting their daily bread. They still go to work. Yeah, they might not be driving in the Lamborghini or have a 5-bedroom house, but they still got a roof over their head. They still getting their daily bread. So the Lord dealt with us differently. But so therefore, what we got to go through is a light affliction compared to the glory which is going to be revealed in us. Hebrews 11:24 and 25. By faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called a son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of Yahweh than to enjoy the pleasures of sins for a season. And we got to understand that that's what we doing right now. We getting rid of that red old man. We getting rid of the old man. We not indulging the flesh like we used to, because at the end of the day, it's like, it's a beautiful gift and a prize that comes to those that put off the flesh and move more in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see the way the society we living in with all these people just, everybody got a podcast, everybody's an entertainer, everybody just doing whatever, but those people are in the flesh. The Lord is dealing with us differently, so we more moving towards more spiritually things, not internal things that we can see, but external things. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 17. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, working for us a far more exceeding eternal weight and glory. Yeah, like, what we going through, even what we got to go through in the times to come, like when they try to implement the device, they're going to have to go in everybody's skin. So they have to, in order for you to eat or whatever, get what you have to do, you're going to have the device in your skin. Like, we're going to have to probably, thug it out for a couple of days, you know what I'm saying? And Lord willing, the Lord be with us in the times to come, because a lot of people going to bow the knee, man. And that's what that's the last test, you know what I'm saying? The Lord want us to not bow the knee. The Lord want us to endure, because this when our faith going to have to kick in. Like, the Lord is going to be testing us, so therefore we're going to go through a time of temptation. Revelation 3:10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So it's going to be a big trial that's going to come across the whole world. But the Lord said, since we kept his patience, he would keep us from the hour of temptation. That means he's going to take care of us. He's going to shelter us. He's going to be a refuge. He's going to be a strong tower. He said, servant shall eat. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. There hath no temptation taken you, but such is common to man. But Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. So the Lord is not going to put us in a situation that's going to be physically, mentally impossible for us to get through. Yeah, it's gonna probably require for us to push ourselves. It's gonna be that leap of faith gonna have to kick in, but the Lord basically saying he's not gonna put us through a trial that he know we can't get through. That means that's unfair for him to do that because the Lord knows we can't get through it. So therefore, even when we try to get through it, we couldn't get through it. He's saying he's not gonna put us through a temptation that we can't get through. But with the temptation, make a way for you to escape, and that you may be able to bear it. So our power is a just power, a righteous power. Book of Revelation, chapter 22, verse 12 and 14. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according as his work shall be. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life and may enter in through the gates into the city. Romans 11:7. What then Israel had not attained that which he seeketh for, but the election had attained it, and the rest were blinded. So the election of those that the Lord is going to be dealing with, and those they have obtained the victory, but the rest were blinded. Romans 15:4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime was written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. So everything we've been learning through the scriptures, everything that's for our learning, that's for our understanding. So throughout the patience, we'll have hope and make it to the end. Revelation 1:3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. And all throughout the scriptures, I was told, behold, I come quickly. The second woe is past, the third come quickly. Like the Lord, time is at hand. Children, this is the last time. The many antichrists. We're living in the latter times of everything. But a new world's coming, though. And it's going to be scary because we so used to living the life the way we live in America. Like, no, it's a new way coming because the Lord said he's destroying Babylon. So what are we going to be living at? It's going to be a new world. It's going to be a new understanding. It's going to be new land we're going to be living on. Romans 3:3-4. For what if some do not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect? Yahweh forbid, yet let Yahweh be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings and mightest overcome them when thou art judged. So the Lord basically saying he's true and faithful, and every man is a liar. Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach, chapter 40, verse 18. To labor and to be content with that a man hath is a sweet life, but he that findeth a treasure is above them both. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmoving, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. So basically us waking up praying, us reading our Bible, us conjugating with others and trying to let them know the times to come and trying to edify and help our brothers and sisters. The Lord sees that and understands that. So therefore, it's not in vain. So whatever we doing according to the action when the Lord comes to judge this place, it's going to be accounted for. So this is good that we doing the Lord work. This is good that we reading and coming together and watching videos and learning from each other and getting a better understanding of this book. Because look at this world. This world is against us anyway. We can't. What we going to do? We're going to get what? Trump going to get in office to do what? It's still going to be a mess. You get Biden in office, it's still going to be a mess. This is not our rest. Micah 2:10, rise ye depart, for this is not our rest. We got a kingdom to come. The Lord is coming back to save us and deliver us. We got to hold on to this understanding and realize that the Lord is coming back. And I'm going to add a video to the brother basically saying about the kingdom to come, and basically we don't have nothing here. And I want to end this lesson by giving our praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Kakadash, Shalom.
Sisters that got jobs, and you got shelter. You want to keep a roof over your head. We're not in the time of the Karagma yet. Now when the Karagma come, we gonna be on foot. We gonna lose everything we got on this side, but we gotta lose it all to gain it all. But just letting you know, your labor is not in vain. Because what the Lord is gonna give us, you can't compare it to anything, bro. It's valuable, but what's that one saying? Something is so great that it's priceless. You can't put a price tag to it, because it's being given to you from another realm. Another thing too, we gonna get our language back in its fullness.